This video is going to cover how to do discount problems, except when we have the dollar amounts that I paid and the dollar amounts that I got off, what's my discount percent? As opposed to, I know the percent, how much did I get off? Let's get started, and we always start by reading the problem. Tom spent $30 on a new chair that was on sale for a certain percent discount. The original price of the chair was $70. What percent was the discount? Question mark. So again, we're faced with a situation where somebody's going to buy something or somebody's paying something, and there's a discount and there's how much that person paid. What we need to do is do our first step, which is to make a model. Make a model means you have to start building your model, and then you have to go back to the word problem to get some more information. Let's start. At the top of our model, always, always, always is going to go the original price, the total price, the whole price of the thing. So let's see if we can find that. We're going to read the word problem again. Tom spent $30 on a new chair that was on sale for a certain percent discount. $30 might be our original price, but it seems a little bit weird that it would be because the chair was already on sale for a certain percent discount. Let's read on and see if we can find a better candidate for our original price. The original price of the chair was $70. Whoa! They're just going to tell us the total, the original price is $70. That's got to go right at the top of our model. The original price was $70. Great, I'm going to grab 70 and slap it onto the top of my model. What percent was the discount? Well, if we want to know what the percent of the discount is, we're going to have to know how much Tom paid and how much Tom didn't pay in dollars. Then later, we can figure out the percent. So we actually know a little bit more, right? We know that Tom spent $30 on the chair. So if the chair originally was $70, I've got to draw my line and say, oh, well, Tom only spent $30. Well, for our subtraction masters out there, if the original price was $70 and you only spent $30, how much did you get off, right? Because it's got to be something plus 30 is going to get you back to 70. So I can actually figure out, I'm just figuring this out, right? I spent 30, it was originally 70. How much did I get off? How big was my deal in dollars? How big was my discount? Well, 70 minus 30 is going to be equal to 40. So I actually know that my discount was $40. Was $40. And that makes sense because if I paid 30 and I got a $40 discount, that gets me back up to my $70 original price. So this question is asking me something interesting. It's asking me, well, you know how much Tom spent, so you can figure out how much the discount was. But the question is actually asking me, what percent was that discount? What percent was that discount? How do you guys think that we could figure out what percent this discount is? Remember, we've got a total, and a total is kind of like a whole. Right? Because that's the whole price. Without any discount, if you were going to pay the whole price, you would pay $70. Well, we've got two parts of that whole. We've got the part where you spent the money, and you've got the part that's the discount. And together, these two things make up the whole. Well, a fraction is a part over a whole. So couldn't we just make a fraction that's the discount over the total? Sounds reasonable to me. Let's do it. We want to find the percent discount. Let's make a fraction that's the discount over the total. $40 over $70. You guys know how to turn any fraction into a percent. And what we're saying is, well, this is the amount of the discount over the total. So that's actually going to give us what percent the discount was of the total. What percent the discount was of the total. So let's change 40 over 70 into a percent. Doing my decimal division step. 70 goes into 4 0 times. 70 goes into 40 0 times. I got to put my decimal, raise it up, put it right up here, add a 0. 70 goes into 400, 70. 140, 210, 210's too high, 70, 140. Goes in 2 times. This is, oh, sorry, that's 400, not 200. 70, 140, 210, 280, 350. 350 is going to be what we're going to get, and we're going to get it 5 times. 5 times 70 is 350. And then we're going to have a subtraction problem. 400 minus 350 is going to be 50. And then we can drop down another 0. Let's just grab another 0. We want to do these out to 2 decimal places at least. Let's just throw on another 0 there. 70 goes into 500. Well, 70, 140, 210, 280, 350, 420, 490. 490. So that's actually going to be 70 times 7 is going to be 490. 490. Subtract these guys off again. We're going to get a 10 remainder, but that's going to be fine. I'm going to say that 57 is going to be fine. So we've now got our decimal, right? We can keep going out, but we don't need to. We just want these first 2 decimal places. And 0.57, when we write that as a percent, it's going to be equal to 57%. Remember, because when we change it back into a percent, we go 2 to the right, and then we add our percent. So 57% is actually going to be 40, the discount over the total, that's going to be our percent discount. How much of a discount did we get? Well, we got 57% of a discount. And again, if you wanted to find the percent that you spent, well, you just take 30 over 70 and write that as a percent.